This is probably the last place you expected me to start the episode, but I figured, I've been avoiding this for so long, I might as well bite the bullet and do it now. Today's episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, well, this guy wants us to catch big Poes, and I kinda hate catching big Poes. I really do. So essentially, they show up in Hyrule Field randomly. Well, I say randomly, they have predetermined spots they show up in. If you're riding Epona, they show up significantly more often, so I highly recommend doing this on Epona. There are 10 posts to find, and I only have 3 bottles, which is what we use to hold pose. So this is going to take me a minimum of 4 trips. Hooray. Thankfully, I have the bow upgrade, so I should be able to kill them semi-quickly. Now, this is probably going to take me 1,000,005 years, but I won't make you sit through all of that while I go look for them. Yeah, there's one right now. Left. See what I mean? This is going to take me a while. I'll cut ahead for your own sake. Trust me on this one. Ugh, I'm finally done. So, I bet you for you guys it's probably like, what, a couple minutes into the video at this point, maybe? I wanna know what my recording time is at right now. 42 minutes. Yeah. In addition to me being fairly inaccurate with the bow, some of those just did not want to show up. And then I had to go grind arrows a couple times. Oh, it was such an ordeal, but needless to say, I'm glad to be done with it. That part, I never do this in my own playthroughs of the game. It is just such a miserable part. And no, you can't fast forward his dialogue when turning in the pose. Trust me, I've tried. Anyway, big shout out to Zelda Dungeon Net. Without that, I would never have found all of those things because I don't got the patience exploring that. Oh, wait a minute. Wow, you have earned 1,000 points. Young man, you are a genuine ghost hunter. Is that what you expected me to say? Because of you, I have extra inventory of big Poes, so this will be the last time I can buy a ghost. You're thinking about what I promised would happen when you earned 1,000 points. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just take this. You get the 4th bottle. I'll be honest, this is not even remotely worth it in my opinion. 3 bottles is usually plenty. But for completion's sake, it had to be done. Anyway, I'll meet you guys somewhere else. Yeah, we're Zora's Fountain. But that's also not a place you thought you'd see me at today, but yeah, here we are. Now, really, there's only one small thing I came here to do. It really is not that big of a deal, but I figure, hey, we got the silver gauntlets, we might as well do it now that we're here. So in front of the Great Fairy's Fountain where we got Farore's Wind, there's this silver boulder, which Now that we have the silver gauntlets, we can pick up. Throw that out of the way. It's covering, well, a little rock in the wall, I guess. Wall? That's a floor. So we'll blow that up right quick. And we can fall down into a nice little hole, assuming we don't just keep jumping over it. Up. Now, I believe there's actually invisible sculptulas floating around here somewhere. Well, if I run into any, I run into any. Yeah. I knew there was one. Get out of here. Yeah, you don't need to actually see them to kill them, so yeah, you know, I'll just ignore them. You live today, Skulltula, you live today. Because what we're really here for is not some stupid invisible enemy that can't mind its own gosh darn business. No, we're here for a visible enemy. Oh, you're not invisible like your friends? Well, that's kind of random. But anyway, there is a gold Skulltula. Kind of the most out-of-the-way skull in the whole game, I would say, because you have to come all the way back here after having the silver gauntlets, and let's be real, who in their right mind is going to think to do that? I certainly wouldn't, unless I was paying really, really close attention on the map. A down A, right down A down A, right A. Hey, I played Requiem correctly. Hooray! I only have to look it up first. Now, I'm not actually gonna do the Spirit Temple in this episode, but I figured I might as well at least get the fruits of our labor from planting that bean sprout outside it last time. So, let's see, I believe, well, there's this boulder there, but I don't think there's really anything important under it. I think it's like some more business scrubs that don't matter. Regardless, what I really care about is on this little bean sprout planty-madoodle. So, oh, I guess maybe this is how they want you to get the Skulltula that's up on this one. Well, you can get it with the long shot, which is what I did anyway, so all's well that ends well. But more importantly, up here is actually the last heart piece in the whole game. That's all of them. And that's as much heart as we can get before clearing the Spirit Temple. Anyway, I'm actually going to meet you guys back at Thieves' Fortress, which, well, unfortunately, I don't think I can go through the desert backwards. I'm not that skilled, so I'll have to take the long way. I'll just cut ahead, thankfully. Alright, back here at the fortress, we have this place. Gerudo Training Ground, only registered members are allowed. We could have got here as soon as we got the card, but we needed the silver gauntlets to complete it anyway, so I figured I'd wait till now. This is the Gerudo's Training Ground. Membership card verified. One try for 10 rupees. Now you have to pay to get in, but it's such a negligible amount, it really doesn't matter. Clap, clap. So, what is the Gerudo Training Ground, you might be wondering? Well, it's an optional dungeon. A little eye switch right above it there. So basically, the whole point is we have a whole bunch of rooms with a whole bunch of keys in them, and we just have to go and get them all. Blue rupee, not very worth it. Is there an invisible chest here? No? You just love floating there for some reason? Cool. Thanks, Navi. And a bundle of arrows. There's also a lot of chests that don't do anything. You can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then and only then will you be qualified to hold our secret treasure. I'm so looking forward to it. Beat all the enemies in a limited time. Well, I see a Beamos, so get some bombs out. Okay, these are Dino False, I think, so a little stronger than Lizalfos, but not by very much. And once we kill the enemies, the timer goes away, so that's nice. And we get our first of many small keys here. There's gonna be a lot, so... Oh boy, this room. Cross the Sea of Fire. I will. It's a silver rupee puzzle. Let's I think hover boots would actually make this a little easier. I actually went through here relatively recently, so we'll see if that actually, you know, means I can solve it. It probably won't, knowing me. Oh, hello, Bubble. Hate those guys. You're floating in the middle of nowhere. Does that mean Song of Time? It does mean Song of Time. When in doubt, just assume there's random Song of Time blocks. Hook shot up here. Where's that last silver ruby? Oh, it's in that fire ring. Oh, well, that's great. That reset them all, didn't it? Yes, it did. They actually give you quite a lot of time to get it, so I don't really think I needed to rush as much as I did. Anyway, that opens that gate over there. Oh, please tell me it stays open. Thank you. That would have been quite miserable. And I think I'm gonna take off these hover boots. Probably don't need them anymore. I don't even think I needed them in the first place there, actually. Alright, so what do we got back here? Oh, this room. Collect the underwater gems. It's toilet room. We all love toilet room. I can't say I do toilet room very often, but we might as well. Kind of an annoying check because you need Song of Time. Oh, do you not want me standing on them? You need Song of Time. You probably need iron boots. You probably want a hook shot, like... And if you have silver rupees randomized on your randomizer, you're just never gonna get in this room, I'll tell you that much for sure. Oh boy, that's super unlikely. But yes, needless to say, I don't have a lot of toilet room experience. It's also, well, an iron boots room. Oh, I should probably equip the Zora tunic, huh? That might be a good idea. Not that I think I really need it, but... Okay, let's kill this guy. Come on. Please? I'm in no danger of really dying since, well, I have 4 bottles with 4 fairies, so... Really, it's just more of a formality that I get hit every now and then. Okay, let's... Yeah, I'll just kill the rest of them. Get them out of the way. In theory, I will. Oh, you can... Huh. Not high enough to get this, though. I will actually have to take off my boots. That's so annoying. Alright, well, it might not be immediately obvious, but there is a current in this room that makes moving around a little more difficult. Grab that rupee. Grab this one up here. Let's get those iron boots back on. Yeah, this is probably the worst room in this whole little mini dungeon, but it's not even like it's difficult. It just takes you a little while, mostly because of the iron boots. I know, we love blaming the iron boots for everything, don't we? In fact, I think I could probably just get this one with the hook shot. Or I could just fall into it. Nope, never lucky. Well, we'll just do it the old hook way then. Maybe. Ow. Stupid trap. Okay, like so. I said like so. There we go. Okay, that's this room completed, I think. Well, I can't imagine there would be more than one treasure chest in here, so hopefully. That would be miserable. Could you imagine? Yeah. And yes, we do call it toilet room because of the vortex swirling around inside. It's kind of like a toilet. All right. Pick up my, what I assume is a small key for all that effort. Yes. Yeah, probably the worst one in here, so thankfully the rest of it shouldn't be too bad. I'm so glad that thing missed. And we'll just climb on top of these Song of Time blocks to get this last little key in the room. Just sitting on the floor. How cute. Lovely little thing, really. And, well, this is a very interesting place it put me because I'm pretty sure this is kind of like the treasure room. Bundle of arrows, thank you. I know one of these has a fake ceiling. Is it this one? No. I can never remember. Well, maybe there's something in this treasure. You desire to acquire our hidden treasure, you must strive to obtain the keys hidden in each chamber. Yeah, I know. You. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. Okay, well, we'll come back to here. I don't have all the keys anyway, so we might as well not waste the time. Just continue onward. Up over here? You? Didn't even get lava bubbled. Very nice. Let's see. Find a secret passage in this room. Well, you have a lot of hammer stuff, so I assume I should bring that out. Usually a good idea. Let's see. Anything down past this one? No. What about this one? No. What about this one? Uh-huh. It revealed a little chest in the middle, which... a small key. Very nice, very nice. Out of here, you jerk. Also, you lava slug, don't think I forgot you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, and I guess that revealed another chest by killing all the enemies. Something tells me, though, that's probably not an important chest, but... oh, we'll open it anyway, why not? Yeah, just some arrows. Yeah, I figured it wasn't much. Oh, an eye switch. Well, far be it from me to deny that. Go see what that does. Glad I checked. Okay, well, I think that opened the way forward. Hopefully. And there's nothing else under any of these. Okay, cool. So we'll just keep going on. I wish I had a map. That would be very helpful. Blind the eyes of the statue. Okay, we can do that. If you want to rotate a little faster, we could be over with this a little sooner. And you're wondering why it took me so long to do Gerudo horseback archery and Big Poe hunt. Because I can't aim this thing for anything. Oh, that one should have hit. What? Oh my gosh, wow, that is very tight timing on that. Holy buckets. You know, actually, I think I can long shot to that chest. I don't think I need a hover boot. Do that. Is this a key? Probably. 'Cause that was very difficult, jeez. Yeah, we got a key. Cool. Forget how many there are here. I think it's like 8, maybe? There's a lot, regardless of how many it is. Okay, so I think that's all for this room. Can I get to the upper area of it? Don't know if I can. I know there is an upper part to it, but it might be... oh, wait. Navi, are you telling me to use Pierre? I can do that. Guess not. Okay, well, we'll just go back to the entrance then. Alright, we're back in the main room. Let's take the left path this time. Why not? We're feeling courageous today. Oh, we got some traps. Beat all the enemies in a limited time. Okay. Oh, these guys. I make no promises for this one game. This is an enemy type I always struggle with. Well, crouch stabbing, when in doubt, is in fact the solution. I think you actually sink into the sand a little bit if you stand on it too long. Maybe hover boots would help with that. But we got a key anyway, so who cares? Alright, what's next? A silver rupee room. Okay, I can do that. Oh, well, there's one right there. Or is there? Yeah, I guess we're not doing that easily. There's one around the corner here. Yeah. Oh, but there's also a boulder. Good to meet you, Boulder. How you doing? How are the kids? Probably very good. You know how pebbles are. They're so well behaved. Was there another one on the ceiling I just saw? Yeah, there was. Right above the entrance, I think. That's 3. I know one of them's on the ground on the other side. There's 4. We'll just damage tank that. That's fine. Well, I should be able to hookshot over that firewall, yeah. That's no problem. Said hookshot over that firewall, that's no problem. And let's see, it should be right down this corridor then. Yeah, I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one, yeah. There we go. That's not too bad. Rolling Rocks room with all these rolling rocks I gotta watch for. Well, I have so many fairies, it just doesn't matter. Easy enough puzzle. So what's next? Oh, I know this room. This is why we needed the silver gauntlets. Without the necessary items, one will be confounded by impossible mysteries. Right. Well, I don't think a Wolfos is necessarily the impossible mystery. Crouch stab him to death. Crouch stab you too. Don't think I won't. Couple Wolfos. Ah, Snow Wolfos. And crouch stab them too just as easily. That gives us a treasure chest, which, if I'm not mistaken, isn't super helpful. No, it's just arrows. That looks like a fake door, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I think if I have the lens of truth, I can see something past that, right? Uh-huh, switched a little off. I knew there was something up here. That unlocks a door down there. And, well, I guess we can go through the door up here, too. Oh, that gives us access to this area up here. So, Navi, why were you oh, is that Song of Time blocks? Oh, it probably is. Oh, well. Well, let's just get this chest real quick while we're up here. 7 keys. Yeah, I guess this is kind of their way of saying, hey, look, there's a chest in a room that you seemingly can't get to. Well, yeah, fake floor over there, so we'll have to climb the grate in the treasure room eventually. I think there's one more key I can get, though, which is behind the silver gauntlets door that I just opened. Should I fall for the fake door? Eh. I'll blow it up, though. We always like explosions, right? Cool guys look at explosions, that's how it goes. That door looks so fake. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't trick me like that. One with silver hands shall move a giant block. You bet I will. Just keep pushing. Eventually, I'm sure it'll fall into the ground. Hopefully. There we go. What's past this room? Oh, some lights. We like likes. Do you like likes? Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. Your shield and tunic are gone. Well, that's fine by me. I can't say I really need them for these guys. Gosh, they're in such an awkward spot. Okay, give me my Goron tunic. My shield, please. Thank you. Not that I'm using it, but still, it's the principle of the matter. Oh, now I'm gonna have to pick them up again. You guys suck. Which I guess is your whole gimmick. Oh, well, I guess since I didn't have them equipped, it didn't really matter. Uh-huh. Give me your money. Not that I need it, but I'll take it. So killing them all gives us a treasure chest. What's the chest at the end of the room? Is this the key or is that the key? That's a nice trap. Classic. Fool. Okay, and we get a huge rupee. Okay, so there's actually... Oh, haha. There was a chest in here after all. Blue rupee. There's one in here too. I bet you there is. Is it invisible? Yes, it is. This is the key, isn't it? Yes, it is. I figured they would make this room have something in it. Okay, well, that should be everything for here. So we'll go back to the main room and use all these keys. All right, let's go through the center door now, which should be the treasure room, yeah. Okay, which way is it? We'll go right first, I guess. Not really any reason for it. You know, I might as well equip the Lens of Truth to find the fake ceiling. I have so much magic anyway. Not gonna make a huge difference on my resources. What do we got through here? Oh, this just leads us back here. So those were 2 useless keys I just spent. Wow. Yeah, you don't actually have to get all the keys in here if you know, aren't dumb. Because, yeah, you definitely don't need to come into this side. It's a dead end. Wow. That's so helpful, because, yeah, that just leads to where that key on the floor was. Okay, so that's 2 keys that I wasted. Glad to know, though, they give you some wiggle room, assuming you know, played Song of Time in that room. We'll go through the left door, then. Get up in here. I think it's in here, right? Yeah, I didn't even need the lens. I have some sort of memory, although, truthfully, if I didn't pick up, or go through those 2 extra doors, I wouldn't even need this key, but, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. That back on, since I usually have that on. That's kind of my default arrangement, is bow, hookshot, ocarina, just because we use those items fairly regularly. Let's see. Purple rupee, I don't need that at all. Actually, well, if we're being completely honest, you don't need anything in here. It's optional for a reason. In randos, though, there's usually a pretty good haul of items here just because of all the treasure chests and all that, but in vanilla game, not a whole lot here. Through there, I guess we'll dip around here to get this chest. What's it gonna be? Some arrows. That's so helpful to a man who's already full on arrows. This should be the last door, yes. So what is the prize for completing Gerudo Training Ground? It's, well, yeah. You got the ice arrow. Set to sea and your arrows will be powered up. If you hit your target, it'll freeze. This arrow magic is granted only to those who complete the difficult training of the Gerudos, so use it with pride. Don't let that flowery language persuade you. It's completely useless. You can freeze traps with it, you know, those things that, you know, go around on the floor, but other than that, it's just kind of a more damaging arrow like your fire arrows, which you already have if you got to this point, so yeah, kind of a useless item, I'm sorry to say, but, you know, we got it, and that's what matters. Alright, well, I don't know, again, how long this episode ended up being, because, well, big Poe hunt, but, I'm quite satisfied for today, so next time we can actually complete Spirit Temple, the second half of it, or I guess more like second 2/3 of it, since we hardly were in there as a child, but you know what I mean. Something to look forward to. We'll see you guys then.